Hello, and welcome back to another video. Excuse the weird angle. My stand broke, which is helpful. But today, we are doing a big fat stack of new game releases. Or more, well, not new game releases, new game pickups. We'll do those in a moment. We'll do you in a moment. A lot of PlayStation stuff. Like a lot of it. But I think we'll just kind of start at the bottom. I may have covered some of this recently, but this is a few Xbox 360 pickups a friend of mine got me a few weeks ago. Yeah, so he bought me Legendary, which is fine. I've had it on and off throughout the years. This will be the final time I get it. But yeah, it's a weird little kind of crap shooter from back in the day with a really awesome premise. You open up Pandora's box and all sorts of mythical monsters come out of it and you have to shoot them with guns, which is awesome. It's just the game is kind of shit. Yeah, no, it's okay. And a not great multiplayer back in the day. I played a little bit of, but it wasn't amazing. The Millennium European Paintball Series Championship Paintball 2009. It's a paintball game. I own like one of these. And I thought, let's try this, because I've never tried it before. I'm shit at it. I'm very bad. Very bad at paintball. I'm very bad at paintball in real life. I'm very bad at paintball in video games. But yeah, cool. Thank you. Great. I'm just bad at it. And finally, Mindjack. Yeah, Mindjack. Mindjack. Yeah, Mindjack. That sums up. If you know what Mindjack is, you know what it is. It's not good. It's not good by any stretch of the imagination, but I like it, so whatever. It's perfectly fine. Additionally, finally on the 360 front, I picked up Enslaved Odyssey to the West again. I think I mentioned this a while ago. I've been planning on picking this up. I think it was in my PS3 video. I was like, yeah, I need to get this game on 360 again. And I finally have. I love this game. I love Enslaved Odyssey to the West. It's flat out one of my favourite 360 games of all time. I really love the acting. The acting was really solid. Even the DLC was pretty solid. That's not something, unfortunately, you can find on 360 anymore, which is great, and it's borderline unplayable because for some reason my 360 won't let me play DLC offline. Fuck Microsoft. But we went over that last week for the Xbox One video. Yes, we did. Yeah, we did. But yeah, you know, whatever. I appear to have misplaced a game. No, I haven't. That's good. Okay, so yeah, get onto the PlayStation things in a moment, because why not? But, yeah, I did pick up some Sega Saturn stuff, which was pretty cool, from a shop kind of near me, and one big one that I bought online. So starting off, Black Hawk Down, or Black Dawn, rather. Not Black Hawk Down, that's something else. Black Dawn, it's a helicopter game. I have a few of these. I don't think I have this one. If I do, that'd be horribly awkward. But yeah, Black Hawk Down. Black Dawn, jeez. Not called Black Hawk Down. Don't know where that's coming into my head for. Yeah, Black Dawn. It's okay. It's a helicopter game. Kind of like something Thunder, Jungle Thunder, Jungle Fury, whatever. Not a big fan of that. And I got Hardcore 4x4. Yeah, it's a off-racing game, or off-road racing game. One player for a racing game. Back in the day when you could release single-player racing games. It's just so weird. So weird. Two very weird, two pretty standard Saturn games, but nothing major. Until we get to Dragon Force. Yes, Dragon Force. I finally picked up Dragon Force again. So I had this about 10 years ago. I bought it for 60 quid, and I spent 140 on this version. Which now, that is a lot of money. But it's pretty good condition, which is good. Big old clamshell. Nice fat manual that's actually mostly in German for some strange reason. I don't know, English. Never mind, not too bad. But yeah, I never appreciated what Dragon Force was until I kind of got that repro from a few years ago. I did do a video on that earlier this year, my repro games for Saturn, which was fine. But I wanted the actual version, and I'm very happy to have this back. I will not be getting rid of it again, not if I can help it. It's a very solid game. Okay. Yeah, I've left one in the other room. No, I haven't. I haven't. It's on the desk. Great. Okay, Switch games. Saints Row 4 re-elected. I love Saints Row 4. Huge fan of it. Every time I play the newer version, the re-elected version, be it on PS4, be it on Switch, every single fucking time I go to rescue Matt Mercer, I am unable to move the gun turret. So I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm trading in all of these ones, and I'm going to get the Xbox 360 Complete Edition, which is currently on its way here, because it has all the DLC on the disc, and I'd rather just play it on a system that actually works. So yes, fuck re-elected. Don't get it. Don't recommend it. Might be because I'm using cheats. I don't know. But either way, just don't bother. Dark Forces Remaster. Yeah, I saw Civi 11 play this a few years ago. Got my attention. I used to be a big Star Wars fan. I'm hoping to get back into Star Wars. But it's nice to be able to play kind of a classic first-person shooter from LucasArts. Or Lucasfilm Games, as they now are, instead of LucasArts. Fuck them. But yeah, looking forward to playing that. Get to you in a minute. The one I thought I'd left in the other room. Turok 3. Yeah, finally. Took a year. Took nearly a year for me to get a physical release of Turok 3. I really like this game. I really like Turok 3. It's probably one of my... Is it one of my games of the year? I don't know. It might be. We'll see. I have a plan for kind of my game of the year, or a video that I'll probably be doing next week, which is my top 20 games of the last 20 years. So from 2004 to 2024, because I thought that would just be kind of a fun thing to go through. There is an obvious one for 2009, but we'll get to that. You know what it is if you've watched this channel long enough. But Turok 3, don't know, might be on my game of the year list, because technically I bought the other version this year, played it, I thought it was really good. Lacking the multiplayer, which sucks dick, but what are you gonna do? Probably also another game on my game of the year list. Sonic X Shadow Generations. I really loved the original Sonic Generations. It's my third favourite Sonic game. Though debatably second, to be fair. My second favourite Sonic game of all time, after Adventure 2. Beating out Frontiers a little bit. Just strictly because I think Frontiers has some really awful fucking physics. And some really, twitchy controls that actually made the game play awful. Shadow Generations, though, has an open world segment. You go to the different levels. I've nearly beaten this game. It's taken me 5 hours. I'll probably play the Sonic Generations bit, and that'll take me another 5 hours. And, then I'll be done. Yay. But, yeah. Its open world section for the Shadow Generations half of the game is very well done. Very, very well done. I'm very happy with how this game has turned out. It's definitely number 2 on my list of games this year, but we'll see. Maybe it'll get knocked off by some of the other crap I've bought recently. But I don't know. But yeah, heartily recommend Sonic Generations. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Predominantly for the Shadow bit. I think they fixed a lot of my issues with the physics from Frontiers, so... The only thing I wish they would add is a button that automatically centers the camera, especially when you're moving at speed. If you could have, I don't know, not a trigger, but say, something, a button that you can press that automatically centers the camera back behind either Sonic or Shadow, would fix all my problems with both Frontiers and Shadow Generations, I think. But yes, moving on, we've got a big fat stack of PlayStation stuff. It's been a PlayStation month. It was a PlayStation month last month, actually. Think about it. Less Switch at the moment. But yeah, we picked up Orphan, Scion of Sorcery. I know nothing about this. It was like £1. So I thought, why not? In a charity shop. Not complaining. To be fair, a couple of these aren't. Well, one in particular is from a charity shop, and you'll know which one it is. But Scion of Sorcery, Orphan, yeah, it's okay. It's kind of a first-year PlayStation title. It's an action-adventure sort of dealio, probably taking inspiration from, you know, Tomb Raider. 30 different spells, items, blah, blah, blah. Hidden weapons to defeat your enemies. Enjoy cinematic anime cutscenes. So I think Orphan is an anime. I know nothing about it, but I thought it looked interesting. I've seen it about here and there, so I thought I'd grab it just to try it out. I can't say the same for Shrek 2. It was here. It was in a charity shop. It was £2. I like Shrek 2. I bought it. I'm a simple man to please. We'll get to that one. Shinobi, for the PS2, but specifically the Japanese version of Shinobi. Now, I'm interested, to a degree, in getting the Sega Ages games for PlayStation 2. Specifically because I've got Panzer Dragoon Saga, Panzer Dragoon, the remake that they did, which was basically the PC version that they ported. And, yeah, I figured this would be also a pretty nifty thing to grab. It was in my local game shop. It was £10. I thought, sod it, why not? It would give me an excuse to get a modded PS2, in addition to some of the other stuff. But, yeah. Bomberman Cart. Now, I had no idea this existed. It kind of goes hand in hand with Bomberman Hardball, which is a Bomberman baseball game, which I didn't also know existed. And, you know, I like Bomberman as much as the next person. Nothing has ever toppled Saturn Bomberman for me as the best Bomberman game of all time, because it just flat out is. But Bomberman Kart, you know, I own Pac-Man Kart, I own Mario Kart. Bomberman Kart is just another version of that. And you throw bombs at people. So great. And, of course, because it's Bomberman, the original Bomberman is in it. Because you can't have a Bomberman spin-off game without actual Bomberman in it. Like the original on the NEC PC Engine. Old game, that one. Warhawk for the PS3. I know. I know. You can't play this game offline. You can't play this game online anymore. Or at least I don't think you can. You can, however, play it offline. Which is kind of why I bought this. I'm hoping to get new people. Because you can have 2 to 4 people playing this at any given time. And I thought it'd be fun to play it offline with friends. I have Starhawk, which was kind of its sequel, spiritual successor thing. And I had the original Warhawk on PS1. So I thought, it's the only one I don't have. It doesn't look too bad. I played this split screen back in the day at a friend of mine's house. And yeah, it was fun. It was good. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, got it anyway. Okay. Here's one I've been waiting a very long time for. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I love Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I love Michael Biehn in it. I love how stupid this game is. Set in the futuristic year of 2007. You play as Michael Biehn's Rex Power cult. And, yeah, you go around, shoot lasers at things, blow up lizards that shoot lasers from their eyes, take over an island, and, yeah, I love this fucking game. I played the shit out of it on Xbox 360 back in the day. I even finished it again this year on 360 Arcade, and I thought, Limited Run have announced this, it's immediately on my list, just like Turok 3, just like Dark Forces Remastered. I've bought Lollipop Chainsaw and Shadows of the Damned, and I just bought PO'd as well. So, yeah, good year, good year. Not as good as some years. I've had better years with limited run, but that was a given. I kind of wish I'd done this for my physical release Xbox arcade games, but here we are. Right, we'll finish up with some PS5 games, starting with Stell Blade. Now, I haven't actually played any of these PS5 games yet. I've been playing Sonic. I haven't finished Shadow Generations yet, so as soon as I have, and Sonic Generations, I will probably plug in the PS5 and go to town. But Stell Blade has been on my list all year. It's a PS5 exclusive, which is nice. Makes a change. Because I've got maybe 2. And one of them's Astrobot, which I also haven't played. But, yeah, Stell Blade, yeah, I've wanted all year. It looks great. It plays well. It's very, very evocative of Bayonetta. It's also very evocative of Nier Automata. Not that I've ever played that, but nobody needs to know that, so it's fine. But yeah, Stell Blade was very, very highly rated by a lot of people. A friend of mine has played it, thought it was really good. So I thought, okay, I'll buy it. Why not? Cool beans. We'll get to you in a minute. Pacific Drive. Now, this was so I had 2 games at the beginning of the year that unfortunately I wasn't really in a position financially to purchase. One was Stell Blade, which I just thought, I'll drop the money. And the other one was Pacific Drive. Now, I really, really want to get around to playing this game. Basically, you're entering what is essentially the Twilight Zone combined with a hurricane. And you're driving around in this car that you slowly upgrade, you know, scavenge resources. It's a driving survival game, which is really interesting. And I thought, hey, that sounds cool and different and unique. Let's grab it. So I did. I've bought all 4 of these PS5 games in the span of 1 month, and my wallet was feeling it. Luckily, I've been paid, so I can get away with it again. But yeah, Pacific Drive, solid. Although to be fair, I bought that with my new paychecks, so it's not too bad. But yeah, really looking forward to those 2. Now, this next game I'm going to be judged on for a few reasons. Number 1, it is not very highly rated. Number 2, it is evocative of PS3 era gameplay design. And number 4, a lot of people have been swinging the whole it's woke thing around on the internet. And that's Unknown 9 Awakening. Now, anything with an airship, anything with superpowers, and anything that is quite literally evocative of PS3 gameplay design, I'm all over. Now, I bought this new, and I don't regret it. I'm really looking forward to playing this. There's novels, there's audio dramas. Apparently, they're all pretty good. I'm keen to get involved with this, and yeah, I don't care if it's bad. I don't care if people don't like it. I'm looking forward to it. So. Good for you if you don't, and that's fine. We all have our opinions. I have none on it because I haven't played it yet. Final game, one of the big ones for me this year, along with Stell Blade, Pacific Drive, Unicorn Overlord, and Sonic, Space Marine 2. Now, and Astrobot. But Space Marine 2, I'm really keen to get playing Space Marine, but I've also got Astrobot and Unknown Awakening and Stell Blade and Pacific Drive and Sonic Generations, and I want to play Triangle Strategy. So, you know, it's on my list, preferably to beat before the end of the year. I think as soon as I'm done with Sonic, it will be going in. Well, they'll all be uploaded onto the PS5 in time, and I will beat all of them with any luck. But yeah, again, also evocative of game design from about 13 years ago because it has an offline single-player mode, and it's got 3-player co-op, and it's got a multiplayer mode, and it doesn't all feel tacked on. It's all a pretty robust, well-received, and more importantly, in budget game. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing all 4 of these. These are probably the things I'm the most excited about. I am currently waiting on 2 other games, which are the Stanley Parable for the PS5, which is exciting. That's going to be my Christmas present to myself, as well as another Stanley Parable thing, but we'll get to that Christmas with any luck. And the other one is Shadows of Doubt. Shadows of Doubt looks really cool, and I'm very excited to play it. So yeah, that's me done for another week. Next week we will be doing my top. I think we'll do my favourite games on every system I own. So on every system I own, I'm going to be picking one game that I really like. The general rule of thumb is no game on my top 10. So I can't just go, yeah, favourite 360 game is Brutal Legend. Yeah, favourite PS3 game is Brutal Legend. Yeah, my favourite PC game is Brutal Legend. Can't do that. Not fair. Same way I can't pick Stop as a Zombie or Halo or, Halo 2. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I don't think to pick that. I've just gone ahead and done it, so whatever. No Forgotten City. No Sonic Adventure 2. Mario World? Probably. We'll find out next week. Ha! Anyways, guys, that's me signing off.